Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. So let me go back for a moment. I'd like to thank once again Oscar De La Hoya, our partner at Golden Boy, for his support in making this fight. I'd like to thank HBO Pay-Per-View as well as the Mandalay Bay. We look forward to working with both organizations over the next couple of months. As Oscar said previously, this is the fight of the year without a doubt. It's going to be action-packed. Boxing fans throughout the world will be treated with an incredible value and a fight that will be filled with non-stop entertainment. I once again want to acknowledge Team Cotto, Miguel Cotto, Gabby Penegaristino, Brian Perez, and Hector Soto. Now to say a few words, I'd like to introduce Miguel's trainer. Is Miguel's trainer on the line? Okay. Let's move forward then. I'd like to introduce the face of Rock Nation Boxing, the reigning WBC and Ring Magazine middleweight world champion, the first native of Puerto Rico to become world champion in 4 different weight classes, the future Hall of Famer who has had 23 world championship fights, and one of the biggest gate attractions in boxing, and one of the largest pay-per-view draws among active fighters around the world. I am proud to introduce the champion, Miguel Cotto.
Hi everybody, welcome to our press call, and I'm happy to be here and looking forward to the fight on November 21st.
Questions for Miguel Cotto?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would like to ask questions for Miguel Cotto, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. Again, if you would like to ask questions, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad. One moment while our questions. Our first question is from Dan Rafael with ESPN. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Hello, Miguel.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Miguel, this is such a big fight, as everybody knows, but I have to say, you've had a lot of these big fights before in your career. For most of your career, you've had one big one after another. Is there any way that you can sum up in your mind where this race, in your anticipation, or what you believe the fans' anticipation is for this fight compared to all the other big ones that you have had?
After having a career like mine, I just can't say that this fight is just another fight. I'm going to go to LA when we decide to go there, do my best and go with them. Go for Vegas to beat Canelo the night of the 21st.
So you don't think that this is even just your own personal excitement level or determination level on this is not a little bit bigger than other fights just based on the magnitude of the interest from the public, from the media, the things that, that Canelo has accomplished his fan base? You don't think it's a little bit bigger than just another fight?
I face Mayweather, I face Martinez, I face Pacquiao, I face everybody in my era. Canelo is just another name. Just bring another big name to my record, and that's what I see Canelo on my fight.
Well, let me ask this then, Miguel. He was very complimentary of you. Said he called your career illustrious. Said you had all the respect for all the things that you have accomplished. I'm curious, in your opinion, of what you may have seen from Canelo. He doesn't have the kind of accomplishment that you have yet. He hasn't fought nearly as long as you, or in those level of fights. But how do you look at him? Are you a fan of his? Have you liked watching? Have you met him? What are your thoughts about the young man?
I'm not a real big fan of boxing. I'm just enjoy boxing when I'm in boxing. But I know Canelo is a great fighter. I know he's a strong boxer, but I'm going to be prepared enough to beat him the night of the 21st.
I just have one more question for you, Miguel. A lot has been made already about the magnitude of the fight because of the fact that it puts yourself one of the top Puerto Rican fighters in boxing history against Canelo Alvarez, probably the most popular of the Mexican fighters in boxing today. So we all know that's a tremendous rivalry. You've had some of those fights, particularly against Antonio Margarito. What's your view of that rivalry? How seriously do you take it? I take it very seriously.
Every fight is different, Canelo is a different boxer than Margarito was the day of the fight, but I know there's going to be a great fight, a huge fight for all the fans, and I'm going to do my best to bring emotion, to bring a real nice fight for all the fans all over the world.
And does the rivalry mean anything to you, between the countries and their fans?
Everybody knows what a fight between a Mexican and Puerto Rican means for boxing, and the people can expect the same for us.
All right, very good, Miguel. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Our next question is from Jake Donovan with BoxingScene.com. Go ahead.
Hey, Miguel, congratulations on finally making this fight happen. I kind of asked Canelo the same question. I know Canelo is your focus, but with the fight taking place at 155, do you see that as your natural way from here on out for however long you continue to fight?
Excuse me, I can't hear you well.
I'm sorry. I just want to know, with the fight taking place at 155, do you see that as your, close to your natural weight the rest of your career?
My fight with
your fight weight.
With Gale was an attack weight of 157 pounds. I made 153. The one with Martinez was for 159. It was 155. I'm not a real middleweight. I look myself more than a super welterweight.
Alright, that's one question. Congratulations and best of luck in November.
Thank you.
You got it.
Our next question is from Salvador Rodriguez with ESPN Deportes. Go ahead.
Saludos, Miguel, ¿cómo estás?
Saludos, bien.
Perfecto. Oye, Miguel, te quería preguntar, obviamente me parece que eres merecedor de todo lo que has pedido en estas negociaciones, en este combate, pero también es que estás haciendo algo bien por el boxeo, el que tengamos peleas de este atractivo, que finalmente la gente tenga lo que se merece.
Yo estoy aquí para pelear, como tú dices, nada de lo que Miguel Cotto tiene y ha gozado en su carrera ha sido regalado. Yo lo he sudado, lo he trabajado y soy merecedor de todo y de todo lo que tengo hoy en día. Aquí siempre hemos querido brindar el mejor espectáculo para el público. Dicho esto, pues tendrán un buen espectáculo en noviembre 21, pero la pelea no puede ser pactada hasta que todos los acuerdos estén finalizados.
Por otro lado, en la experiencia me parece que eres llevas una gran ventaja en el aspecto de deporte, en el aspecto juventud. ¿Te ves en alguna parte en desventaja sobre Canelo Alvarez?
No veo ninguna desventaja. Creo que el haber pasado estos años en el boxeo me aventajan en experiencia frente a Canelo y la experiencia saldrá a relucir y se impondrá ante la juventud el próximo 29 de noviembre.
Por último, eres un peleador que me parece ha rejuvenecido, ha encontrado, no sé si el amor por el boxeo de nuevo. ¿Crees que en este nivel hay alguien que le pueda ganar a Miguel Cotto?
Hoy en día, mirando los últimos 2 años de Miguel Cotto, no creo que con este Miguel Cotto, que como tú bien has mencionado, se ha rejuvenecido este Miguel Cotto que encontró un nuevo enfoque en el boxeo. No creo que exista alguien que pueda vencer a Miguel Cotto.
por último, ¿en qué lugar colocas esta pelea en la historia de la rivalidad entre México y Puerto Rico? ¿Lo pones entre las 5 más grandes, quizá por lo esperado, por lo mucho que se había negociado, que se había hablado, que se había esperado este combate?
Yo me dedicaré a trabajar y entrenar a cabalidad como siempre lo he hecho. Mi trabajo no es posicionar combates, mis peleas en cómo la gente la va a apreciar. Yo me dedicaría a trabajar, me dedicaría a hacer mi trabajo lo mejor que lo que hacer siempre. Si el público luego va a la pelea, pues podrá colocarla en el lugar donde a ellos les dé la gana.
¿Cuándo llegas a Los Ángeles, por último?
A finales de septiembre.
Perfecto. Muchas gracias y un abrazo a todo el equipo.
Gracias.
Our next question is from Nube Urgueles with Odiario. Go ahead.
Gracias. Saludos, Miguel, desde Nueva York. Y a todos. La pregunta mía es, bueno, la historia dice que Puerto Rico ha dominado en los enfrentamientos con boxeadores de México. ¿Se puede llevar esto al cuadrilátero una vez más?
Como mencioné anteriormente, la demostración, el performance que podamos tener la noche de la pelea se caminará por lo fuerte y lo bien que hayamos entrenado en nuestros campamentos. Yo me dedicaré a hacer un entrenamiento consciente, conciso y muy seguro para obtener la victoria. Así que confío en Freddy confía en Miguel y lo único que resta es ponernos a trabajar.
Gracias. Después del tiempo que fue la pelea entre Mayweather y Pacquiao, ¿tú crees que ese combate entre ti y Canelo va a revivir el boxeo, va a volver a la gente a que confíe a ver una pelea buena?
El público del boxeo sabe qué esperar de Miguel Cotto, sabe qué esperar de Saul Álvarez. Yo le garantizo que verán el próximo 21 de septiembre al mejor Miguel Cotto que han podido ver en su vida, en su carrera. Le corresponde a Canelo garantizar y trabajar por lo menos.
Gracias, Miguel.
Gracias.
Can you translate the questions and answers?
Pardon me, we have Freddy Roach now joining. And again, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you would like to ask questions, please press star 1 on your telephone.
Hello?
Hello.
Is Freddy Roach on?
Yes.
Freddy Roach is on. And we're going to go to our next question. Our next question is from Javier Gorbey with Claridad Newspaper. Go ahead.
Saludos, Miguel. Saludos. Tú tienes una familiaridad con Canelo en el sentido de que tu hermano hace mucho tiempo atrás peleó con él. ¿Te ayuda eso en algo para la pelea? ¿O el hecho de que ya conoces un poco su estilo o algo así? ¿O es un macheo completamente diferente?
El que subió a pelear con Canelo fue mi hermano, no fui yo, no conozco nada de Canelo, no sé nada de Canelo. Así que son peleas totalmente diferentes.
En cuanto... desde que tú estás con Roach hemos visto un resurgir en la figura de Miguel Cotto, en el sentido de que tú has hablado de que te ha vuelto tu amor por el boxeo. Y ahorita comentaste que tú entiendes que el Miguel de los últimos años no pierde una pelea. ¿Esperas tú ser más boxeador o utilizar más tu gancho al cuerpo que lo hemos visto desde el regreso? También te hemos visto boxear en algunas peleas como la de Shane Moore y la de Margarito, quizás más que en otras, pero desde que estás con Roach te hemos visto más agresivo. ¿Qué estilo te esperas implementar para la pelea con Canelo?
Implementaré el estilo que Freddy y yo intentamos que se debe utilizar la noche. Eso se trabaja y se descubrirá a medida vaya avanzando el momento de entrenamiento.
Miguel, yo sé que a ti nunca te ha gustado posicionarte entre opinar sobre si tú eres de los mejores peleadores de Puerto Rico o no, o que no te gusta poner un número, pero entiendes tú que una victoria ¿qué significaría para ti una victoria sobre Canelo Alvarez, que es considerado ahora mismo probablemente el mejor peleador mexicano que hay en el boxeo?
Será una victoria más para mi carrera, y en cuanto a posicionarme en si ser mejor o no boxeador puertorriqueño, no es algo que sea de mi interés, no es algo que me interesa, no es algo que me preocupe. Yo estoy bien, estoy satisfecho, mi familia está satisfecha con mi carrera, y eso es lo único que me interesa.
One last question. This one is for Freddy Roach. Freddy, you have worked 3 times with Cotto, and he has looked better each time that you have had him. But Canelo is 10 years younger and it's physically stronger. How do you prepare a game plan for that?
Well, I have a good game plan for Miguel. We're going to work on that together, and he's going to be a great shape, of course. And I don't think he's stronger than us, to be honest with you. And I don't think that's a factor in the fight. I think we're stronger than him. I think we're the better puncher, and we'll show that on fight night. But the thing is, we will come up with a good game plan like we did in the last 2 fights. Miguel's a very hard worker, and he's very dedicated. And him, we do work very well together, and I expect this to be like one of the greatest fights of all time.
Gracias a los dos y mucha suerte para el 21 de noviembre.
Gracias.
Again, our next question is from Jose Moreno with Record Newspaper. Go ahead.
Hola Miguel, buenas tardes desde México. Un par de cuestionamientos. El primero, ¿puedes tú tener la fuerza en los puños para por lo menos mandar a la lona a un rival como lo es Canelo Alvarez, que nunca ha pisado la lona?
No tengo que tener, yo no tengo que tener fuerza, yo tengo que tener experiencia y utilizarla con las habilidades que tengo de ring para vencer a un oponente fuerte. No hay que tener más nada.
Yeah, let me translate the question. The question was, do you think you have the strength enough in your hands to put down a fighter that never has been down? The answer was, you only have to be smart. You have to be smart enough to put your hands going down. You have to be smart enough to do your job.
La siguiente pregunta, Miguel, esta pelea pues, está catapultada para romper varios récords de pay-per-view, algunos ya la están catalogando como la verdadera pelea del año. Tú en lo particular, ¿te sentiste un poco que tu carrera iba para abajo, sobre todo cuando perdiste de manera consecutiva contra Floyd Mayweather y Austin Roach?
Esa fue la razón principal por la cual miramos hacia Freddy Roach. Nosotros miramos hacia Freddy Roach con nuestra mano vacía. Freddy hizo resurgir nuestra carrera y hoy nos encontramos donde nos encontramos gracias a la química que hemos desarrollado Freddy y yo.
Question was, this fight has the storyline to be the very fight of the year. The candidate to the fight to be a record selling on pay-per-view. Miguel, after your consecutive loss, Mayweather and Saul in 2012, you thought your career was over? Answer was definitely. That's why we looked at Freddy Roach and we sit down as a team and we began working with Freddy. And then it's been a great comfort for me.
¿Cómo te sientes de que esa pelea pues no había sido en la zona de Nueva York, donde la gente siempre te apoya? Esa pelea pues, va a ser en la zona de Las Vegas, donde al parecer y en teoría Saul Álvarez debería de ser el boxeador que va a recibir más apoyo de la gente.
Entonces, puedes colocar la pelea en el patio de la casa de Canelo y nada, no va a cambiar el resultado. El único que se irá al cuadrilátero será Saul Álvarez, Miguel Cotto, el referee, y yo te garantizo que seré el lanzador por noticia de mi carrera y tendrá la victoria.
Question was, Miguel, what do you think about the fight? It happened in New York, but now it's ending in Las Vegas. It could be a Canelo territory. How do you feel about that? He back to our house and fighter. So be the rest of his time. All be 50.
Our next question is from Kevin McRae with Bleacher Report. Go ahead.
Hey, Miguel, Freddy, spoke to you. Congratulations on getting the fight done. You did lost on the state fight on the 23rd of November. My question is both, and I'd like to get both Miguel and Freddy's take on it. I was just wondering if looking at Canelo's stylist, if I asked him the same question, that he's the type of fighter that during his career has struggled against guys, Trout, Mayweather, Lara, guys who could box him and neutralize his advantages, his physical advantages in the ring. So I was wondering, Miguel and Freddy, if I get both of your take, if you see any weaknesses in this game, any things that you can exploit in there, or anything that you can do similar to what those guys, obviously not necessarily your preferred style, Miguel, but if anything that you can take from the fights that he struggled that you can use against him on November 21st.
When you have more than one tool on your back, you know, your opponent can bring whatever style you want to bring, and you have something on your back for it. We'll do the same for this fight.
Freddy, if I get your take on that too, do you see anything stylistically in Canelo that works to Miguel's advantages that you've seen?
Yeah, he's a good fighter. He's a young guy. He's a good puncher. I mean, he's been in there with everybody. I mean, I think his last fight wasn't, with a high caliber opponent, and then someone told me ours wasn't either, and I said, no, ours was. Ours was a former two-time world champion, so I think we're going to been fighting really better fighters and so forth, but I think this is a big step up for him, and I think that we're going to actually, I think Miguel will take him to school. I think Rich is just too smart we're going to come up with a great game plan, and me and Miguel work together really hard on that, and we work really hard together, and we're going to be at our best for this one because this is this is a big fight for us.
So do you think he's going to come in there a little bit reckless like he did against Kirkland? I mean, obviously Kirkland is known for being a puncher but not being much of a technician. And he's in there.
I don't think coming in too aggressively or too reckless. I don't think he knows Miguel is a smart fighter and a good counter puncher, but the thing is, maybe we'll come in a little reckless and take it to him. So we'll see. But the thing is, as we work the game plan out and as we go with the sparring partners, I have some really good ones for this fight in my gym, and it's going to be exciting. I'm sure.
All right, thanks, Miguel. Thanks, Freddy. Miguel, best of luck in the safe fight.
Thank you.
Our final question is from Jake Donovan with BoxingScene.com. Go ahead.
Yes. Hey, Miguel, I kind of have a two-part question for you. One, I just wanted to know, how badly you want this fight to take place in New York, since that's where most of your biggest ones have been held. And do you feel like you're actually due for a huge win in Las Vegas?
I don't care what is the place for the fight, no matter where. I'm going to do my best with Freddy, Nelly. I'm going to do my best to have the fight. And regarding the first part of the question, what was it?
Oh, I was just asking how badly you wanted the fight to take place. I mean, you pretty much answered that. Since most people want to take place in New York.
That was a real big negotiation for this fight, but it's already happened. It's already made for us, for everybody, for the fans of boxing all over the world. I'm just going to be ready for him.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Miguel.
Thank you.
This is Michael Yormar from Rock Nation. Now that all the questions have been asked, I'll just make a couple of closing comments. I do want to say that again, regarding ticket availability and the press tour, as well as the undercard, that information will be available, hopefully within the next, week to 10 days. We are planning a press tour, and we should have those dates actually confirmed by the beginning of next week. I want to thank Miguel for joining us today. I want to thank Freddy for your time. Again, this is a very exciting moment for Rock Nation. This is our 1-year anniversary, almost to the day. And to have the opportunity to promote this type of fight on this type of stage is truly an honor. We look forward to promoting, along with Golden Boy, the absolute fight of the year, no question about it. A fight that obviously fans around the world have been anticipating. A fight that will be action-packed and will absolutely live up to expectations in every which way. We look forward to seeing you all on November 21st. Thank you for your time today, and have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.